Hello and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the Christmas special edition of Advent Calendar Linkages. This is the second video in this series, and if you haven't watched the first video, go and check that out right now. But if you have watched that, then I invite you to come back here and learn the second linkage of the month. And yes, I will be posting one linkage every day for an entire month almost. And each linkage will be increasing in difficulty, starting at very beginner, even fundamental I should say, then beginner, then intermediate, and probably advanced. But we'll see. And yeah, yes, I am actually structuring this by difficulty, even though that may be somewhat biased, or subjective I should say. But anyway, without further ado, let's begin. Oh, also, for those of you who have asked in the previous episode, I'm not sure how many of you did, but for those of you that are wondering, this pen is actually a pen mod called a Fen Boss, and it was made by Gary, and it was a gift from Gary to me. But you can learn all of these tricks with a normal pen, preferably longer and heavier the better. But without further ado, let's begin. So, today's linkage is another fundamental linkage, very important for learning your fundamentals. And does anyone remember yesterday's linkage? That's right, it was this, charge to pass to charge. Now this works on two fundamentals, the charge and the pass. Now today's linkage is another fundamental linkage with the two other fundamentals. Actually no, that's false, just one other fundamental. And today's linkage is charge to pass to thumb around. Done. Let's watch it again. Charge to pass to thumb around. Now fast. Faster now. And smoother. Remember guys, smooth is fast. Now this one is unique because it starts palm down. And a lot of people struggle with palm down charges. I remember I definitely struggled a lot with palm down charges when I was first starting out. Now this linkage is great for teaching that and reinforcing, I was about to say reinforcing bad habits, but no one wants to do that. Reinforcing good habits and practicing harder linkages. So, you start palm down with a charge, that should be obvious. And then the next trick technically doesn't, in like really casual notation, will not even be notated because it's a hybrid trick. This might sound a little complicated, and it is definitely notation wise. It's literally just this. Like, it doesn't need to be notated as a pass if you're like completely casual speaking. It could just be charge to thumb around. But technically speaking, a charge to thumb around notation wise is that, which is completely different. And it probably looks the same to you, but that's because your eye is untrained. It probably looks the same to me actually. It's just actually because like it is really similar looking if you don't know what to look for. And that is the extra half rotation given by that pass. So it's actually this, and it would be useful if I had like one-sided thing, but let's just say this side. So the linkage that we're trying to do with the pass, this side ends out, but the linkage just a charge to thumb around ends in. See that? That's an extra half rotation added with the pass. Ooh. Also, I don't even know, but yeah, anyway, this series is very casual. I'm also just gonna say, I don't even know why people just tended to do this when you finish with a thumb around. It's like, it's such common practice nowadays. Just like pointing. Like, why? What are you pointing at? I don't know. I remember that was so weird to me when I first started spinning. It was like, what are you pointing at? That looks so weird. But as I watched more and more spinning, it just became so obvious that you should do this. Like, now it's like, it looks like you're a beginner if you don't do that. It's like little things like that. Little things like that you're gonna learn in this series. Or maybe not even learn, just listen to me talk about randomness. But yeah, that's the linkage. Remember, it's technically 3 tricks, but really it's 2, because the middle trick is hybridized. Palm down charge to palm up or palm side. Actually, technically palm side, but yeah, palm side, thumb around. This should strengthen your thumb around and your charges. But that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.